journal. Welcome back to another journal entry. Today it is currently October the 26th and it is 7:54 p.m. I decided to pick up the camera and talk to you guys. Lately I've been so busy, school, midterms and everything. So I haven't really been posting so much on my TikTok and my Instagram, but as soon as this season is over, you guys will get the regular LACACE K, consistency. But without any further ado, I just want to dive right into this video. But before we do that, don't forget to pause this video, go ahead and subscribe, turn on that notification bell to be notified on any video I will be posting on my YouTube. So once you do that, you can come back and we could tune into this video. So in today's video, I want to talk to you guys about an issue that I feel like many of us face, and we sometimes don't know what the issue is, right? We don't know what is causing us to find ourselves in conflicts with people. And I will break everything down in a way that I can so that you guys can understand from this. So when sometimes you feel like people envy you, you feel like people just hate you for nothing. Obviously, when people hate you for nothing, it's because, like I've said in some of my previous videos, it's because they see something in you that they really admire and they wish they could have. And because they don't have it, they express that emotion through hate and anger, right? They express that feeling through hate and anger. And so when you are on the other end and you feel like, oh, but I've been kind to this person and I'm not doing anything bad, why do they hate me? It's not that you're doing something wrong, it's that you're doing everything right. That's the issue that they have. And I want to tell you guys another thing that maybe some of us have been doing, which is something that my mom has always told me not to do. Never talk about certain things that people struggle with, like for example your finances. Don't talk about your academic grades, don't talk about your goals, don't brag. Okay, so I feel like that's the key word for this video. Do not brag about what you have going on, the ambition you have. I know it's like sometimes you might be with your friends and you might be like, oh, but they should be supporting me and they should be this. But it's always the people in your surrounding that tend to have an issue with you actually wanting good for yourself. And for a long time, I was wondering, what was the issue? Why am I so hated? Why are people talking bad about me? Why are they faking? And it's because there is a light on me. There's a light shining on me that they wish they had, but they don't have. And this is not me bragging. This is just the truth. And if you're watching this video, that is most likely because you've experienced something so similar in a case where like you were doing your thing, you were studying, you were consistent, you were a very ambitious person, and for some reason that friend of yours or that cousin of yours is just jealous. They just envy you. And that is why one thing my mom always told me is, she always told me, never ever, if you have good grades, if you are so rich, or you have a good way of managing and saving your money, and you just have goals ahead of you, you already have like a path ahead of you that is just so bright, don't share it with people. Because when people see or hear that you're doing good, it hurts them. And you want to know what they're gonna try to do is to make sure you don't get to your goals, is to make sure that you don't become the person that you are meant to be. And that is why sometimes this organ we call a mouth is our biggest enemy, because we tend to sometimes we are just so taken away by excitement. We just feel so excited to share oh, I'm doing this with my life, I'm doing that with my life. But that person that is on the receiving end, receiving that information, yes, they're sitting there smiling yeah, I'm happy for you, but it's they're not actually happy for you. They want you to crumble. And it's I want you guys to watch this video and literally think about it. Even if it's someone that doesn't seem to hate you, always keep what is personal, always keep what is good to yourself. Even relationships, if you're dating someone, don't go on blast telling the whole world oh, I'm dating so and so and so and so. Try to see where things are going. Try to set a foundation. Try to establish a friendship. Try to see if this is really what you want before going public with it. Try to have an understanding with who you're with, because when you start putting out your business for people to see, for people to comment on it, you're giving them access to your life. You're giving them access to your heart. You're giving them access to what belongs to you, and they're not supposed to have that much access to you. Like, sometimes you just need to keep certain things private, even if they want to brag and make it seem like, you don't really have things going on in your life. Let them do that. Honestly, let them. Sometimes people come to us, like, especially those that are like in competition with us, they tend to like want to show off and show out. Even if you have more, be humble. Shut this thing up. Shut it up. Don't say nothing. Even if you have it all together, you have times 10 of what they have, be humble, stay quiet. You don't need to brag about it. You don't need to be like, yeah, but I have this, or I have this too. Sometimes let them speak. And another thing that I did watch in one video is that rich people, and I'm always going to use rich people because I feel like that is something that is out there and people talk a lot about, is that a rich person or a humble person will never come and tell you I'm rich or I'm humble. You will see it by how they act. You will see it by how they move. They don't need to prove to you. They don't need to bring out evidence. They don't need to bring out their bank statement and be like, look, I have money. Or a humble person does not need to come and cite examples of past experiences to prove to you that they're humble. No, you see by how they carry themselves. So let them see by how you carry yourself. Don't always try to like prove something. Don't be so quick to talk. Sometimes just let your energy speak for itself. Just let the way you carry yourself speak for itself. And like I was saying, don't brag. Stay quiet. And even sometimes you will not even brag, but people will still hate you. It's better that way though, because they don't know what you have going on. Like, when I tell you guys, they will do any and everything to have a clue on what you're doing. They will stalk you down on social media. They will always ask you questions about your well-being and ask you questions about your progress. They will always come to you in a very like chill, oh, I'm your friend way, but you need to beware for that. You need to beware about that and learn how to like just even with your own family members. If this is something that you feel like is very hard for you to practice, to like, hold certain things and keep certain things to yourself, start practicing with, for example, your own mom. Like, I know, like, for example, some of us are going to school, some of us are like working, some of us are just doing certain things. And I would say start practicing by like, let's say your salary, you don't need to tell people like, oh, I'm making 5K a week. Who needs to know that? You don't need to tell your mom that. You don't need to tell anyone that. So just try to keep small things to yourself. And before you know it, it's gonna be how can I say it? It's just gonna be part of you. You wouldn't need to remember that, oh, I should keep this to myself. It'll just be part of you because you know that, listen, this is my personal business. They don't need to know that. And that's just it. And people that like will envy you and will have like jealousy and animosity towards you, they're not evil. They're just human beings, and they just don't feel complete and confident in themselves. So that's why they're projecting that on you. It's really not a you problem. Like, the fact that you even have someone that is jealous of you and that envies you and holds like such anger and whatever hate towards you, means you are on the right track. So keep being on the right track, but be humble as you're on the right track. Don't be bragging. Don't be going around being like, oh, I have this, I have that. Like, just keep doing you. They should see your grind, they should see your ambition, but they shouldn't know what to expect. Everything should be a surprise for them. Like, if you want to start that business, if you want to start that page, if you want to start whatever it is, that hairline or whatever it is, just start it. Okay? Everything should be a surprise to them. You should not like tell them beforehand, nothing, because people like that, they will do anything to bring you down. They will start telling you or discouraging you by quoting someone else's experience in that field of work or whatever, and how they did not succeed, just to bring you down. So sometimes, like I said, the mouth is the problem. Hold on a second. But sometimes the mouth is the problem. So just control it. Make sure you don't put out all your business like outside. Just be mindful, okay? Put yourself first and remember that, listen, not everyone is going to be in support of me, and that is okay. And remember that we are all humans, so don't expect the best out of everybody. And just because they hate you or they're jealous of you does not mean that they're evil. It means they're humans. And remember that you are on the right track. If you have haters, it means you're on the right track. If you have someone that hates you, the haters are literally going to be the ones to push you to the top. So always thank them. In your prayers, when you pray and you go down on your knees and you kneel before God and you thank him about your day, thank him about the haters, because the haters are literally the ones that will help you get up there. Like people are so quick to fight and quick to talk and quick to clap back, but it's like, guys, if you just sit down, think, you would realize that the haters are the ones that are spreading your business. Even though they're spreading your business with negativity, it's gonna make other people try to like tune in to see what's up with your business. You know what I mean? So that is it for the video. I hope you guys enjoy it. I hope you guys learned to always keep certain things to yourself. It's not everything that needs to be announced to the world. Sometimes it's good to keep some level of privacy for your own self, your own self-protection, because sometimes people tend to use our own personal business against us. I don't know why they find pleasure in that, but that's a conversation for another day. So again, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on that notification bell to be notified at every and any LACACE K videos I will be posting this week or next week and for future, dates. So again, thanks for watching and stay tuned for more content. Bye.